I'm inside and I saw Final Destination 3. It is directed and written by James Wong. If you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This was requested by Patreon. If you'd like to fast track a movie review, patreon.com/ASEPresents. On with the review. Time and temperature check. It is 85 degrees, 5 p.m. Humidity is 70%. On with the review. This movie follows this chick who is really scared of going on this roller coaster. Her name is Wendy. And while she's on the roller coaster, she gets a vision that she's going to crash. This one's a little bit more flimsy than the other two. This one also feels like a derivative of the first movie because it's the same director as the first movie. She gets a vision that there's a guy who keeps recording video of these two chicks sexually harassing them, that he's going to do it on the roller coaster, drop the camera. That camera is going to wrap around the metal part where the carts go over, and it's going to cause a huge crash. But when she freaks out, she gets off of the roller coaster, including the guy with the video camera, and the roller coaster still crashes. I'm like, why did that happen? That guy who caused the roller coaster crash is now gone. Why would there be a crash? I guess it could have broken in a different place, but her vision was specifically that this guy, this douche canoe, causes the crash and causes a bunch of chain reactions. It causes a bunch of people to die because he couldn't stop filming these chicks for some reason. And his motivation for filming these chicks is also not very fleshed out. It's just that he's a very one-dimensional character, a very, oh, I'm just like a perv because I want to be a perv kind of guy. Wendy, she gets off, as well as a bunch of people. Her boyfriend doesn't get off. I don't know why the person who runs the ride is like, nobody else is getting off. And I'm like, why didn't you let the guy who's clearly asking to get off? Why? Why didn't you let that happen? But now all of their deaths are on you, including this boyfriend, and she's sad about it. And she's hanging out with her boyfriend's friend who she didn't really actually like that much before all of this happened, but now they are forced to stick together. She finds this pattern, just like in the other Final Destination movies, she finds this pattern that whoever dies first in the order dies first, and it's like just going down the order. Whoever dies in that order will die in that order. And it does happen a lot, actually. A lot of people die, and she's trying to stop the deaths. There's even this one person who she's, like, talking to. This weight room man. He's like, I am never going to die. I am feeling alive. And she's like, wait, you're going to die. And she knows how these people are going to die based on the photographs that she took for her school book, yearbook club, or whatever. All of the photos have a way of how they're going to die. Like these two chicks that guy was sexually harassing, they go up in flames at a tan salon. And that's reflected in the photograph that Wendy took of them. And so she's going down the line, she's like, okay, this is the order in which I took the photos, and I have to go warn them. And going back to the weight room man, there's like these swords, right? These swords in the picture. And it just so happens that there's these plastic swords on the wall of the weight room for some reason, and he causes it so the swords go right. They were like that, but now they're like that, hanging down, and it cut the weight. It cut it so his head gets frickin' smashed by the weights, and it happens right in front of them while they're trying to warn him about these people dying, about the death cycle. One by one, these people die until they stop dying, and Wendy's like, oh wait, we did it. We finished it. We finished death. We cheated death. The cycle has been broken, I guess. And then a few months later, she gets a vision of them crashing on a train, and that's what happens. They all crash on a train, and then they die. And that's how this movie is. It's a whatever movie. It's definitely more convoluted than the first two movies. I found this to be whatever. I like roller coasters. This is kind of scary. I would never go on a roller coaster again, actually, because of this movie. Because I'm scared of them. But also, this franchise has made me wary of planes and cars, but I guess I'm in cars all the time. And I guess just all things everywhere, because anything can cause you to die. So that's always fun. I like the first one much better than this one. This one just felt mid. It felt just a rehashing of the first movie, but done worse. And all of the characters they don't really feel very succinct. There's a lot of filler in this, a lot of like teenage drama stuff. but I feel like it's also to establish some sort of tension. There's a lot of tension going on, which I do like the way in which they establish tension, and the pacing is alright. It's just that the content of the pacing, it's just a little whatever. It feels derivative, and it's alright. If it's a good time. If you like the Final Destination movies, then I don't think it would hurt you to check this out. Although, it is very much a derivative of one, so if you only like one, then don't watch this one, don't watch two, because they're all kind of derivatives of each other. Although I do like how this chick, we also got the guy who also survived. He's talking to her like, yo, I looked up online and this happened to other people. She's like, no, screw you. And then she's like, wait, we gotta do some more research. How do we break the cycle? How do we do it? And then, yeah, that was pretty much the movie. I described everything interesting about the movie. I wouldn't watch it again just because it's kind of mid. I wouldn't say it's boring, but it is very predictable. And I'm just like, alright, I'm kind of just bored of this. I've already seen this movie, but instead of an airplane, it's a roller coaster. And the Final Destination movies have a structure to them, but they're also some sort of like different thing about them each time. This one just felt more of the same of the first one with roller coasters, and that was like the only added difference. And also that chick who takes photos. I guess there's like different methods, different ways that death communicates in this one. But I feel like death is more like a force in this one. It's kind of like a ghost. A lot of the deaths are also very violent in this, and I just noticed that there's a lot of, just a lot of different types of deaths that are violent, but also happen in like weird ways that are a little bit convoluted, that I feel like made more sense than the first movie. Like, that one was a little bit more well done. I just felt the deaths coming, you know? I was looking at the electricity go, right? Because that's a sign that death is near. I'm like, oh wow, somebody's gonna die in this scene. Thanks for the heads up, movie. I much prefer to be surprised, honestly. And so I've got to give this one, it's like a 6.3 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another on the platform. Really like that. If I haven't reviewed it on the channel, there's a chance I haven't seen it at all. That's why you gotta get them Patreon requests on at patreon.com/ASEPresents. $20 dinos for one movie review per 1 month. Also support the daily grindness by going to autisticbooze.com. So go here. And until next time, on Mint Salad Saw, I'll still eat my sauerkraut and bacon bits. Goodbye.